watching We Love Rare Grooves.
And
beautiful people, this is Major. This is what we love. Rare Grooves. Now that's Major.
we are the Millicent.
On up.
Piece of the pie.
Don't worry about it. Don't reverb it.
Sound like a choir. I
Right.
don't have no voice.
And none of us are warmed up.
Start over.
Here we go.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Finally got a piece of the pie.
Nothing wrong with that. Say we're moving on up.
Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on up. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Oh man.
Okay. My oh my. That brings back memories.
It sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another Moving On Up with We Love Rare Grooves. That's right, coming to you live from the studios of Hollywood, California on the UBN Radio TV network. That's ubnradio.com, channel 1, tuning in to us here every Monday night. We want to thank our listening audience all over the globe for joining us because we got another exciting show. We got history in the house tonight, only as we do on We Love Rare Grooves. As I say, I'm your host, C. Mose, and how can we do this? I can't do this every Monday night without my cast and crew, and starting off with the world-famous DJ DeVoe. What you say, man?
I'm moving on up.
You moving on up? Man,
We got some legends in here.
man, we got more than
That
this.
We're going to be flying tonight. This is beautiful.
Oh, man, this show.
We got golden voices in here.
This
Legends.
show is so much history tonight. I didn't even know where to start
Yeah.
from, team, and not at all. So, everything going good with you, man, this weekend?
Yeah, I can't complain, brother.
It was BET.
BET weekend, and I kind of stayed away from
Right, I know. When you in LA, you kind of,
my.
you know, it was a whole different vibe going on. But I heard it was much fun for everybody, though.
Yeah, so it was
welcome to LA on the BET weekend. And then also, we got my main man here himself, DJ Reg. What you say, my good man?
What's going on? Happy Monday. Me and him are sharing the mic today, but we got a whole lot of folks in the building.
Yes, we do.
Legendary, legends in the building. Hey, just saying, hey everybody, how you guys doing?
God be blessing us. God be blessing
Yes.
us continually.
That's right.
All right, live in living color here, and we also have Robert is not okay. Robert's not here. Greg is joining us, the producer extraordinaire. He's here doing some work for us, but he'll be tuning in right here live in studio. So he'll be joining us as we come back and forth in and out here. Greg, you with us, right?
Brooklyn's in the balcony.
My main man.
He's way up. He's way up there.
All right.
Throw that man a microphone.
And then we have our lovely and talented co-host, Miss Shantini Irie.
All right.
All right. What's going on? Hey, they was even with it. We got to go, hey. Hey.
I can't really hear myself. But
Hey.
But you're talking,
I
though.
have no volume.
You're doing good though. How was your weekend?
Good. It was great.
I seen you downtown on TV in the BET Awards.
You definitely
was
did
on
not.
I thought you was on the carpet. I didn't see you on the carpet.
Ministry conference. You did not see me at BET.
You was at the Numbers conference.
I was at a ministry.
Oh, the
Ministry
Smart ass.
Here we go.
Wow,
Here we
she
go.
got attitude. She got
Hey.
attitude about her
That's
numbers.
all right.
But we all love you here on We Love Rare Grooves. You got us some performance coming up soon?
Yes, July 5th.
July 5th, do we have that information?
You will.
Okay. All right, so we want to be there. You know, your boy want to be there.
Yeah, I know. I better send him stuff directly.
Again, we want to thank our listening audience all over the globe for joining us for another edition of We Love Rare Grooves. And we're brought to you by our great sponsors. We ready for him, Pretty Tony? Beverly Boys Video Production, where you get all your video
Beverly
production
Boys.
needs. The go-to boys, the go-to guys for all your video production needs. And also Wings Limousine, where you
Ride like a
all
star.
right, that's what I'm
That's right.
talking about. And Sonny Jones.
Sonny!
Sonny!
What up, Sonny?
Sonny Jones, the realtor. That's right. She's with Pacific
Yeah.
Union Realtor. Give her a call, and she can make your home dreams come true. So this week, without further ado, we're here in the Groove Studios, and tonight we are here with the royal family of R&B music. And if you didn't know, R&B, gospel, jazz, I mean, they were on the early forefront of Blue Note. I mean, just so many things. You've heard their voices on so many recordings, more than anyone in the music industry, contributing to hundreds of gold and platinum records. I would say about 250 gold records, if I'm corrected. Moreover, they have contributed to not only music, but television, motion pictures. They covered many years of visual and multimedia entertainment. Now, they have worked with some of the greatest artists that they've been credited with. And most notable, y'all ready?
Yep.
We're going to start off with, because it's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Macklemore.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Now.
Bobby Womack.
Yeah.
Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Donna Summers.
No.
Lionel Richie.
Say what?
Rod Stewart.
Oh.
Rick James.
Oh.
Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
Lately, Adele.
Adele.
Elton John.
Okay.
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
And Anita Baker.
That's
Nita.
right.
Bruce Springsteen.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Billy Preston. Y'all get tired, right?
Yeah.
Joe Crocker. Celine
Yeah.
Dion.
Yeah,
B.B.
yeah.
King.
Boom, boom, boom.
And a whole plethora more. Everybody. I even think got a little Dolly Parton in there. I think they did
That's
a
right.
That's right.
I think they're getting a whole lot of receipts.
Right, they get a whole lot. But they accomplished, not limited to just sound recording, but they've been over in 6 continents. Industry noted worldwide, they have amazed audience all over with their sound and harmony. They've blended their instrumentation of the band. They also have explosion energy of heightened visual for enjoyment. They also in film and TV credits. And these are, I don't even say yeah, but I just like The Lion King,
That's
Yeah.
right.
Avatar,
Yeah.
Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
I want
All
to say
three
1,
of
2,
them.
and 3.
There you
Star
go.
Wars.
There you go.
Man, and Forrest Gump, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
blame it on Rio. Blame it on Rio was one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Star Trek.
Come on. Yeah.
And something that's very good was the 20 Feet from
Stardom.
Stardom. And that
Yeah.
was very good. And they've been on so many more. I mean, tonight, I don't even want to continue to go on with it, because without further ado, of 5 decades of contributing to the entertainment industry, we reflect their true commitment to tonight. We're going to give you the one and only, the Waters family. We have them here, Orrin, Maxine, Julia, and Luther. Welcome to the Groove Studios,
thank
the
you for
first
having
family of soul here for us here on We Love Rare Grooves.
Thank you, Simone.
So tonight, I don't know if they gave you the background, but it's called We Love Rare Grooves, and we want to give our audience the rare grooves tonight from the Waters family, because you guys have been over just hundreds and thousands of recordings.
That's true.
And we just gonna try to touch base as much as we can in a 90-minute period. We're gonna take you down a musical journey. A lot of people don't know the music that you guys have done, from Warner Brothers to Arista
That's
Records
right.
that you've done.
That's right.
Starting out on Blue Note.
That's true.
Oh, yeah.
But the real thing is that you are LA natives. Am I correct?
Correct.
Well,
we weren't born here.
Y'all wasn't born here?
No.
We're raised here.
Where was y'all born?
We're born in Beaumont,
Beaumont,
the
Texas.
three of us.
Okay.
And then Orrin always thought he was Japanese because he was born in Kyoto, Japan.
See, we're considered Army brats.
Army brats?
Yeah,
Okay.
our father was First Lieutenant Luther Waters,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and he never came back from Korea.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
He gave his life.
He
Okay.
gave his
Life
life
in
in
Korea.
Korea, missing in action. And
Oh, goodness.
So
So it's interesting now, get away. I know we don't want to get into politics, but
No.
they're saying they're looking at getting the
we're so
remains
We
back.
were just
about
talking
that.
about that.
Right.
So excited about
yeah,
that.
very important for us. I never saw my dad. Ever.
Okay.
I never looked at him and said, "Hi, Daddy," not one time. I know that Julia, just to give you a perspective about what actually happened, when my mother found out that our father went missing, Julia was just a kid, a small child herself, and she came and stood up to the plate and said, "Mama, I'll help you," because my mama just,
Right.
you
She
know,
lost
how,
it, her
yeah,
Right.
it was
grandmother.
right at Christmas time too. And matter of fact, when we moved our mother to Altadena, there was a stack in the old brown paper bags of letters and stuff, and the top one on that stack was a letter that my mother had written my father, who he wasn't able to respond. And the
Wow.
letter, I opened it up and read it. It said, "Dear husband, the children are asking about you. You're not writing me back, whoop, whoop, whoop," and all of that.
Wow.
And on the outside of that letter, stamped in red, "Missing in action."
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Julia, really, I've always been very proud of my sister for that, because she stood up and,
Now-
and
And,
helped.
and then she decided that she was going to be Mama Junior. So,
But you know what? I took that to heart because, you know, just waking up in what I thought was the middle of the night at that time and hearing the wailing of my grandmother and my mother
Oh, yeah.
because they came to the door to announce it.
I remember
and
that.
they just lost it and seeing her
That's okay.
Yeah.
seeing her lose it like that, I
Yeah.
said she didn't have to worry about these kids because I said I'm going to help you take care of these.
And what did she
Okay.
say that for? Lord?
because they haven't listened to
It's
me
been
not
going
one
on ever
day.
since
Now,
you got
Now, what's the
is there
order?
So
any
that
other
way-
siblings?
No,
No,
that's
this
it.
is
So
only
what's the
four.
order? What's the order of everyone?
Me, Maxine, Luther, and Orrin.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
And by the way, since we're talking about that type of thing musically, we have one soprano, one alto, one tenor, and one bass.
Right.
We have one air, one fire,
Fire.
one water, and one earth.
Oh.
Earth, so y'all was Earth, Wind, and Fire before Earth?
Hello. Exactly. Guess what? We the water. Exactly. Yeah. So that's something that I feel that also has been a great facilitator of our ability to do this type of stuff, because we have perfect blend. It's all the voices of a choir. We have them.
And you're
So-
related, so it blends in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
you
right.
you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
makes it really.
And so it gives it a special sound.
So was it the church? Was it the church where you first started? Was it school? Was it instrument? I mean, how did it?
It was all over. My mother, I don't ever remember being in the household without music, and
Right.
it goes back to our grandfather who played in what we at that point called a juke joint. His father owned the juke joint, and they would do these marathon piano things that they would do in this juke joint. So it goes back to that. And Ethel Waters is a distant cousin, well, a relative.
Okay.
And we've got other relatives now that, you know, we don't.
So anybody with a Waters name is a relative?
Well,
I'm just
one
messing.
It was one T. It was seven. I'm sorry, 9 brothers.
Okay.
yeah,
There were
The
9 brothers.
yeah.
So you know
Goodness.
what 9 brothers could come up
Right.
with.
I understood. I understood. That's where the roots
So they
coming
would
from.
take turns playing the piano. When
Right.
one would
Okay.
get tired,
Right.
The
the other one
marathons.
would step in, and he'd play. And then when that one got tired, then another one would step in, and they would
Okay.
kept, because there were no CDs or records or anything like
Of
that way
course.
back in the day. They had
Yeah.
to really play it.
So what were y'all doing? Were y'all doing anything in
Well, we went
Texas?
No,
No, we were- we
Not
were
We've
till
out
been
of
here
Texas.
since we were. I was 4.
Okay.
We were kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to.
I was 5.
kindergarten from
Okay.
here.
So,
except
y'all went to high
for
school.
her.
So y'all
Luther, you
graduated.
were 5. You were if Maxine
No,
was 4.
I-
You were
Maxine is always 1.5 years older than I am.
Oh,
So
so
how
how
could you
we're
be
four,
five?
you were not 5.
We're stair
That's what he
steps.
said.
Stepchildren, yeah.
Well, you were 4.
They are, ladies and gentlemen, they are siblings. They are siblings,
Yeah.
ladies
Don't
and
get us
gentlemen. They
started
are
up
real
anymore.
siblings.
Now,
They
don't
are
get us
real
started up in here now.
She was 6. Because
Now,
I was 5.
What area of Los Angeles did you all grow
We
up
were
in?
born, we were raised in South Los Angeles on 115th Street between San Pedro and Avalon.
Hey!
The hood.
The
The
hood.
hood. Right by the railroad
And
tracks.
what was your high school that you went to?
I went to Fremont
We all
High.
went to
Okay.
Fremont.
Right.
And Gompers Junior High.
Yeah.
And
All right.
118th Elementary.
That was before,
That's
that
right.
was
118th
before
Street.
Locke High School.
Right,
Because
right.
we would have gone to
Locke.
Locke, but it wasn't there. So we went all the way to
Yeah.
79th Street from 115th.
Yeah.
And they
To
were
go to
trying,
Fremont,
and the
yeah.
NAACP was trying to integrate Washington High School at the time, as I got up into age. So they came and gave a speech, but Washington's football team was horrible. and I told Mama, I said, Mama, I got to play football at Fremont. I cannot play football at Washington, you know. So that's how we ended up, Orrin and I ended up those last few years at Fremont instead of Washington, because a lot of our friends
Went to Washington.
went to Washington.
Okay.
And most of them went to Fremont, though. The hardcore crew went to Fremont.
So
See, there it is.
Now, I'll put it like that.
So
I'm
let-
going to tell you the truth.
let's get into the music.
Into the
Did it start at high school for the music? Did y'all have a music director?
Started in the kitchen, washing dishes.
And who were your early influences then?
Mama.
Our mother.
Mama.
Yeah.
So Mama
She
was
could
singing?
sing.
She could
Mama
sing?
very well.
Mama
So
could
what
go?
was some of the
could
stuff
sing.
she sang washing
Right.
dishes? What were some of the songs?
Like Ethel
Well, you know,
Waters?
one song that I remember is Old Danny Boy.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
my
That was our
grandmother
father's-
would whistle. My grandmother was a whistler, but my mother would
And Orrin is a
sing.
whistler.
And
So he took it after grandma.
but I remember Old Danny Boy always stood out in my mind because my father at that time, you know,
Right.
was not around, and I always related that song because he wasn't there,
Wow.
Right,
and that's
right.
why she would sing that, because she was singing it. It was beautiful, but it was sad.
And the lyrics, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But we did that. That's when we were younger. Then as we got into the choir with the little white.
The Glee Club.
Yeah.
No, we were the youth choir, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were the
Caroliers.
The Caroliers.
Caroliers.
Yeah,
you
that's
know
okay.
the children's
And we
choir.
sang
Yeah,
in the
of course.
choir.
And I actually
What church
played
was it?
piano
What
for
church
the-
is
And it
Just-
was not True
for the
Vine
choir.
from the start.
How you know I was going
Already knew
there?
where you were going. It was not True Vine.
Not true, Vine.
What was the name of the church that you guys sang in the children's
Bellevue,
choir?
Bellevue.
Community Church.
Yeah,
Presbyterian Church.
Presbyterian Church.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, we were blessed to have such a wonderful music director at that time. So she took charge. She taught piano. We took piano, and
She was my piano teacher, so I played for the youth choir. I played piano while they
okay.
sang. Yeah,
and she
Okay,
was my
there we go.
voice teacher.
and I played
which
cello too.
yeah.
You played.
Yeah,
okay.
I played cello.
And to
We
answer
all-
your
and
question,
all of them.
We
and to
played
answer your question, people say, "Well, did you guys start in church?" I always say we started even before church.
That's why I said it
You
in
know,
the kitchen.
yeah.
In the kitchen.
In the
Yeah,
kitchen.
even
Okay.
before church. Yeah.
Oh, on San Pedro somewhere.
Hello.
You know, one of the
You got
stories
that
is my
right.
mother. There was a long hallway. I like this story. It was a long hallway in the house where we were raised on 115th Street, and at the end of the bathroom door, we had one bathroom, and it was the long mirror, and we would 5 of us, the 4
Stand
of
in
us,
that
and my
hallway.
mother, we would stand in that hallway and sing and dance, and my mother being the head, and then we push each other out of the way, and to see who could get in the mirror first, and so we kind of did that thing all our lives.
The aggressive
Wow.
people pushed
Yeah.
everybody
The older
they
ones.
pushed us out. Yeah, I mean
The older, I understand.
You know how that
Get knocked
works.
down.
There's always
exactly how
going to
that
be, a more of 4 siblings. Somebody's going to be the aggressive. Just like that.
Mama Junior.
Yeah, right.
So, did you guys start?
Actually, he's more aggressive than
The baby
she
usually
is.
is. Yeah.
And you know, they so often people say, "You're the baby,
They
you're
usually are.
spoiled." But guess what? if you don't fight for everything you get, you
Right.
ain't gonna
Here
get
we
nothing.
go. Here we go.
And so I try to tell people that to this day. They say the baby's
Here
spoiled,
we
but
go.
you me. It teaches you to fight for everything. They gotta look. I say, let me look. I want to watch TV. They say you ain't watching nothing. Then they want to beat me up and everything
And,
like that.
and back
Especially
then,
this one
hold
right
up,
here.
back then you couldn't take the remote. You had to run to turn the
It wasn't
TV.
no remote.
Right?
It
You had to
wasn't no
run.
remote.
Turn.
Yeah, you just had to sit there.
It was
Yeah,
the
one
pliers.
TV.
The pliers.
Yeah.
Some
Pliers.
vice grips.
And the screen
Yeah,
was that
with-
big.
Exactly.
Hey, with the coat hanging.
Somebody hold it.
So,
Don't
That's
move.
right.
Somebody hold it. Don't
Yeah,
move.
don't
Don't
move.
move.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, one TV.
Yeah,
Not no
just one
TV in
TV.
every room.
No.
One TV.
And well, thank God. Well, I was gonna say, the only thing is your father would have probably had control over the TV if he
I
was
think
home.
so.
Oh, it would have
He
been.
had to
yeah.
always watch what he wanted to watch.
Yeah.
But tell me this: how did you guys start off? You didn't start off as a group. What was someone out front first?
Julia.
Julia was out front first.
That was always my.
She was
my
doing
passion.
backup work.
Okay,
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
doing
she
backup
was
work first. Who was
Right.
the first person you can remember doing
Oh,
backup
I
work?
think it was Miles and Grayson.
Miles Grayson.
Miles Grayson.
Miles Grayson.
But
No, you know who it was, Julia? It was
Look, she can right tell Julia who it was. She can right tell Julia what time it is.
well, because
I had it on the tip
all
of
of
my
us were
tongue.
singing in doing different things at
things.
that
Okay.
time.
Right.
And so the group that I was singing with at that time, that were girls that I went to school with.
Let me say it before I forget.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Richard Berry.
Richard Berry.
Richard Berry was,
I couldn't have
was
found
the
that.
second
Because
one.
he had Louis. That
Yeah.
was the first. Yeah.
That was,
Louis.
that was
her
one of my first
Yeah.
records.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here,
Okay.
we're gonna come back and get into the recording, kind of how it all started. But we're gonna see what we found. We're gonna play a little sample of it. We might even come back and say, "Was that you on there?"
Okay.
Then we're gonna come back. We got some of from your first albums, and then we just gonna go ahead and let it flow.
Okay.
All ahead on We Love Rare Grooves. Give us a call at
That's right.
323-524-2599, streaming live on Facebook Live and also ubnradio.com channel 1.
channel
That's
1.
right. TV.com channel 1. TV.
Yeah.
Huh? Channel 1? That's it? All right. Tune in. We want to thank our
Get it
listening
right.
audience all over the globe. So take me away. DJ, check this out now. Listen to this voice right here and see if y'all remember which one of you. Or it may not be at all. We're going to.
Express yourself. Express yourself. don't never need help from nobody else. All you got to do now, express yourself. Whatever you do, do it good. Whatever you do, Lord, Lord, do it good. Alright. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. Express yourself. Express yourself. They're doing it on the moon, y'all. In the jungle too. Everybody on the floor now. Jumping like a kangaroo. So let the horn do the thing they do, y'all. Some people have everything and other people don't. But everything don't mean a thing if it ain't the thing you want. Express yourself. Express yourself. I'm just trying to hold on to my woman, to my life. I've got a woman that satisfies my every need. She's got a formula guaranteed to please. You know what? There was once a time when I ran the streets and trying to sweep all the girls off their feet. Well, that kind of carrying on, it only destroys. And that's why I have no desire to paint the town with the boys. I stay home. I'm just trying to hold on to my woman. I feel like I want to testify for all the wrong I've done.
Making plans to know myself. Making plans to know myself. When I do, I'm telling you, then I'll understand you too. Making plans to know myself. Doing all I can. Doing all I can. If we all look inwardly, then we know we all would be doing all we making plans to know myself. Making plans to know myself. When I do, I'm telling you, then I'll understand you too. Making plans to know you are lost in my dreams, all alone with my mind it seems. Wonder if I will find the tender peace of mind, knowing your image is for real. Not just a vision, but something to touch and to hold. But where are you? Sometime I think I'm away. I'm alone, yet I feel you there. Fragrance of you is there. Your aura is everywhere. God only knows what I give for the presence of you. My love would all be for you if I could really find you, baby. I can't believe I knew Ain't gonna stop, no, got to find it. Ooh, love and time. No time.
Rich man sitting in a mansion, poor man living down on the street together. Just running in circles, really no place to go together.
Now I realize there's no time. Isn't that the good feel without we gotta find that? What would I give to hold you? Wishing you love on your birthday. Your birthday. The party. Wish I could hear the chatter. Oh yeah, and laughter so near on your birthday.
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves. I want to thank our listening audience all over the globe for tuning in tonight with the Waters Royalty family. We got Luther, we got Julia, we got Maxine, and we got Orrin here. We got royalty itself.
And what are they called?
The Waters family.
There you go. That's right. Let them know.
The Waters family.
Let them know.
That's
Yeah.
right. Hey, do we got a caller? You want to take a caller, Shanti?
Caller, where you at?
Take a caller.
Are you there?
Hey, caller.
Welcome to We Love Rare Grooves. Who do we have on the line? The request line. We're going to
Caller.
start using that in the background.
Caller.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing?
Hey.
You taking away your
You're
time.
on air.
Hello.
Come on.
Hello, you're on
Hello.
You're on there. We can hear you. Turn your radio
Hey,
down.
Uncle.
Hey, hey. What's going on, nephew?
What's happening?
Everything all at the same time. You know
is
that.
that?
That's
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Jazz.
What's
Oh,
up,
that's
nephew?
my son.
Hey, Jazz.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Everything is beautiful.
Sounding good. I was up here singing, chanting like you know all the songs. Huh?
That's right. You grew up listening to us singing them. That's for sure.
That's right. That's right. How you doing? What's going on?
So you have something you want to
Yeah.
share, man? A little history note we may not know about your uncles and your aunts here.
Your mother.
And
And mother.
And mother.
She
That's
said,
my
"Get that out of
son.
That's my son.
That's my one
That-
and only.
that my
One
baby.
and only?
Yeah.
You-
I'm
so
only
you
one
gonna give
son.
us
My
a-
career got started.
So you gonna give us something
Yeah.
uncut rare tonight? What you got, Jess?
I don't have nothing to say. I was just calling in support.
Okay.
That's right.
We
I like
appreciate
your
We
show.
appreciate that.
All right. Well,
I like your stuff.
we'll continue to listen because we got some more songs you probably know about and they haven't heard in a while, and neither have our audience across the globe. So we appreciate you calling in, man, and in support. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Stay
All right.
tuned in, man,
All right.
as we continue here on We Love Rare Grooves with the Waters family. So we, like we said from the beginning, we wanted to go in. We kind of we thought we did our homework.
Sounds like you did. Sounds
So-
like you
Yeah, you
did.
did.
So we came up. The first song we started off with Julia, since Julia is the youngest of the oldest,
you.
right?
I receive it.
So Harvey Mandel with Cristo, what is that? Redentor.
Yes.
Man, your voice sounds so beautiful on there. How did that come about?
Well, I told you about Doris Novell.
Mhm.
During that period of my life, my mother wanted me to be an opera singer.
So you gonna hit?
So
You gonna hit a note
that's,
tonight?
I was a lyric soprano,
Uh-huh.
and I was taking opera lessons. And you know, but I finally looked at my mother. I said, you know what? I want to make some money.
I heard that.
Time, you know, and not that opera singers don't, but in my mind,
right.
I thought I could make more money in the, you know, doing
R&B,
and
secular music.
Now, how did your parents feel about you all, or you wanting to pursue?
She was very. My mother was very supportive because she has such a beautiful voice, and she didn't have. She wanted to be a. You know, she wanted to do what we did, and so when we went out, then she was in total. She was one of our biggest supporters in that because she loved singing so much, and during the time that she came up. She had the opportunity to sing at that time in one of the black choirs or Negro choirs for movies, but my grandmother wasn't so much for it, you know, for whatever reason I don't know.
Right, church.
Right,
yeah,
strict.
You know, it was
just strict.
Church. And so, but when we got the opportunity, she made sure that we got every opportunity that we could do, and I took opera lessons at that time, and that's why I was able to do. I did a lot of
high C's,
high
B's,
yes,
because that one was high, right?
Santana's
high B's and
a lot of different artists like that.
All right, well and then next we had the Charles Wright, so that was Orrin. You was on Charles Wright?
I'm very proud to be.
The Watts
yes,
band?
indeed. Yeah, Watts 103rd Street.
He's an alumni of the show.
Yeah, very proud to have done that.
So we had
with
Charles
James Gatson and
James.
And the rest
I
of
heard
James.
I heard James was the lead singer.
Yeah, come on.
James was the lead singer. Beautiful voice.
Right.
Yeah.
But guess what? He's still able to this day too.
Oh, he can sing. Oh
yes.
my
But
goodness.
they said that they had him in the background singing, but Charles was out in the front lip singing. Let me stop that.
We're gonna put it out there. Yeah,
that's what James said when he was here.
No, he didn't say that. Come on, don't put him out there on God. We need him to keep working. We want to get blackballed. Huh?
Blackball from where?
Now talk about how, as siblings, you all got together in the first place, because most people may not know how difficult it is to get 4 people that can sing to stick together and sing all the time.
Well, because of the way we were raised. We were raised together like that. And so it's just a natural progression. While Julia was doing her singing on that professional level, I was also singing, and I believe Maxine was too. And we were in just different groups at that time. It continued to cultivate our ability to sing and play instruments and stuff like that, and so it just was a natural progression.
But Maxine, tell them how we got
yeah,
together.
we were really all working all over the place.
Right.
Everybody.
And in that day too, back in the day, we did a lot of Vegas work with Diane Carroll. We traveled with Bill Medley. You in the Doodletown Pipers. We were all doing different things in the industry, and then my ex-husband was
who was your husband?
Keg Johnson.
Okay.
Nosy.
His
Big
name
K.
was Keg Johnson.
Big K Johnson.
Yes, I do.
Keg
You know Big K
Johnson.
Johnson.
No, he did. I mean, he was a little guy actually.
That's why they call him Big though.
But he did the Silvers and Foster Silvers and all. He was his producer,
a lot of
and he
that
was
Blue
a
Note.
music.
Lot of the Blue
And
Note,
at that time, he was at
artists at
Blue.
the time.
He was producing a lot of
Pharoah
Gene,
Sanders,
Pharoah Sanders,
That's
Gene
what-
Harris,
that's what's playing in
all
the
the
back-
Blue
That's
Note
what's playing in the
people.
background.
Yes.
Come on now.
With
And
Jerry
so-
Peters.
Okay.
Who wrote
Jerry
it?
Peters.
And,
Yes.
and Jerry
Jerry
Peters.
Peters.
And
He's been a
so
guest
then
on
he
here,
said,
too.
"Why are you guys
dude.
all over the place? Let's establish. You guys call yourself the Waters, which is our name, and let's get us a record deal and do that."
Right.
So
And that was the
then-
first
and
one,
that was
right.
our first.
Right, Blue
collective
Note in
thing,
75.
but we were all well-established people
Right.
in the industry
By then.
already,
Oh,
all over
absolutely.
the place.
Oh,
We were the
traveling,
first group.
doing the other people. Yeah.
Weren't y'all the first on Blue Note for
Yeah, we
something?
were the first vocal
vocal
group ever
group.
signed to Blue Note.
Nice.
Because we did
Nice.
all of those jazz things with.
And they didn't really know what to do with us. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
we weren't
right.
weren't more successful
Okay.
because we were a singing group.
Oh,
that-
they found out
and
what
they
to
had
do
to
with you.
market. They had to market us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Right.
had to get some kind of strategy for.
Because
a
even the
group
stations
like
would have
us.
been, different stations.
Well, it's some great music. That's why we were sharing it with the listening audience tonight from your first CD. It was just The Waters on Blue Note. And I think it was a song Find It was on one of them, and trying hard to look inside. Yes. Trying hard to look inside. Yeah. But we got a couple of callers. I guess we want to talk to your family.
Sure.
Welcome to We Love Red Grooves. Who do we have on the line?
Hello.
This is Trey. How you guys doing?
Hey,
family.
Trey.
What's up, Trey?
Trey.
Hey, Trey. What's
I
up?
just talking about you.
Family, I love you guys. I love listening to you guys too.
We just said
daughter.
Trey's name.
Yeah, we just talking about you.
That's Oretta.
That's his son-in-law,
Hey,
who is
daughter.
a fire chief.
Oh,
Da-da,
okay.
da-da, da-da, da-da.
So,
We're real proud of him.
are you watching us
That's
right
who
now
he is.
live, Trey? Are you watching us live?
Say again?
Are you watching us live?
I am watching you guys live.
Okay. We look how they look good. Look, they waving it.
Yeah, we waving at you. They're waving at you. Just don't look at the screen and talk to it at the same time.
Yeah,
There's a slight delay.
Auntie Junior, you and Auntie Mac look beautiful. And you know,
Yeah.
Uncle, Daddy O and Luther, you guys look great too. You know, you guys are my dudes.
Thanks, Trey.
Good to hear
Thank
your
you so
voice.
much.
Hey, daughter.
Brenda.
Hey,
All
daughter.
You know, you
Hey,
can tell
daughter.
our family.
Thank
some
you
of
so.
our
Hey,
biggest
thank you so
supporters.
much for
Great.
supporting them, and please continue to tune in. Thank you so much. We appreciate you all. The Waters.
Well,
Thank
dude,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
We got one more,
Thank
man.
We got another caller.
Oh,
Okay.
Request
Thank you.
line.
Popular.
Welcome to We Love Red
Hola,
Grooves.
corazón de melón. It's your favorite Puerto Rican.
Oh, Miss Sproul.
I love Rare Grooves, and I have to say, I know y'all's music, but although I didn't know the Waters group, and being the eldest of 7, how on earth did y'all stay together? What was the glue that kept the creativity and the music and the not wanting to go out on your own and keeping everybody's temperaments and energies and creative juices? How did y'all stick together for so long?
I think it's a testimony to our faith.
Yes.
Because of the way we were raised. Our father was taken away from us at a very early age. So we were raised to be like we are. Not to say that we don't have spats and other things like that, but it goes to show you the importance of forgiveness and getting over things and letting certain things go that really don't matter.
That's right.
Because in the real world, things are going to happen. And so when we still continue to not judge one another, and one thing that has always happened, if we are having a skirmish between ourselves and somebody else try to jump in,
oh no, I know that ain't gonna happen.
That
ain't gonna happen.
Big problem. It's
Nah.
gonna be
We sit back and just watch.
Another thing our mother always instilled in us, she would
Right.
say, it's only us, you guys, and you got to have each other's backs.
That's right.
Literally.
She said
yeah.
you got
Literally.
to literally have each other's backs, and we always have over the years.
Yeah.
And by trying these other groups, especially female groups, it's
Right.
because and looking around, you don't see female groups that last.
Nope.
You'll see a male group that may last, but I don't see groups anymore. I watched the BET Awards last night.
Right.
I'm saying, where are my groups?
Yeah.
I mean, real groups.
Our groups, yeah.
No.
But she always said we got to have each other's backs,
All about
which
themselves.
we did, and
Okay.
then we knew as a family,
Okay.
no two people are going to ever think the same way every time.
No.
And
Well, that's-
and then
Well, Julia
also
carried
the,
a switch
also the
too.
work environment. The work environment also dictated that
Yeah.
unity, because when you called the family, you called a piano. So it was like
Right.
you called an entire another instrument. When
Right.
not just the background singers, you called another instrument to your project.
Right.
When you called, if you called all, Orrin, Maxine, and Julia, that's the 3-part things. But when you threw me into it, all of a sudden it started being these 4-part harmonies,
Right.
and they were strange because 3 of us played the cello, so harmonies and those types of things and chord structure,
Right.
are something that are second nature to us.
Right.
So all of a sudden you'll start hearing it in 11s and
Right.
7s and 9s, and they just start flying in. Boom,
Right.
boom, and people are like, oh, I didn't know my song was gonna have that, and that's how those return calls
That music
started
training.
coming from.
Right.
It's the training.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Priscilla, for calling. We love you.
Look forward to seeing you down here joining
Yes,
us sometime.
continued
Priscilla.
blessings,
Thanks,
family.
Priscilla.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you
you
for calling. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
As we continue here on We Love Red Grooves, can you take me to Beverly Boys Video Production,
Boys.
the go-to guys for all your video production needs?
My name's Dave Patterson. I'm a Seattle area videographer. I've been working with Beverly Boy Productions for over 2 years, and I can say they are great to work with. They've always provided me with the information I need so that when I show up on set, I can shoot exactly what's necessary to tell the story the client is trying to tell. Call sheets that include the who, what, why, where, when of the video shoot, production notes, gear requirements, crew requirements, load-in time, all that. Makes my job a lot easier, and ultimately it produces the results that the client's going to be happy with. This is what a professional company like Beverly Boy Productions does, and also it's one of the reasons why I really enjoy working with them. It's a bit of a family vibe. They're very low-key, low-pressure, but they're very professional at the same time, and they get the results, and that's ultimately what matters most. I'm proud to be a shooter for Beverly Boy Productions, and if you're looking for a company to produce your next video production, by all means, give them a call. They can handle any sort of scale project, from a single-person interview to a large production with multiple cameras and large crews. You won't be disappointed with the results. Give them a call.
Welcome back to We Love Red Grooves. Give them a call, 1-800-385-1243. That's 1-800-385-1243. Beverly Boys Video Production, the go-to guys for all your video production needs. You know, they did Gardena Jazz Festival last year.
Did they?
Yeah, they got the lead through We Love Red Grooves.
Congratulations, congratulations.
We gonna have to start collecting some receipts. What you think, Reggie?
Absolutely.
They don't want. Hold up. They already received. They're taking care of the show.
Oh, okay,
they've taken good. Tails, my man. They have taken real good care and kept this show going for the 3 years that we've been here. But as we do here on We Love Red Grooves, we like to go take our audience through a musical journey, and that's what we're doing tonight. I know you guys have played with so many different artists, but we just want to share your music tonight with our listening audience. Okay,
really cool.
We got a good one.
So we got a good one coming up. What we got coming up, Waters family?
Other Side of Midnight.
Other
This is
Side of
one of my favorites that we've done.
Okay.
You know, and even now, today, you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, that The Other Side of Midnight." People remember that song.
Okay.
It's a movie called The Other Side of Midnight. They should use that song. It's a great movie.
It was actually it was out when this was out. The movie was out too, but
they didn't put
weren't. Yeah,
Wow.
they didn't have anything
They didn't
to do.
align them.
But the movie
movie's a
was
great
out
movie.
Well,
at
let's
the
see
same
let's
time.
hear what they were missing by not putting this with the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
DJ DeVoe, DJ Reg, take us away with the Waters family here on We
There's the one with the
Love
twist.
Red Grooves.
Sundown, moonrise. I never thought I'd make it through the day, but here I am alone with you. Wanna love you all night long. wrapped around me, thinking of you and how love could be overflowing happiness, feeling sensation of love, I guess. They tell my heart to lead the way. Searching for answers, no one knows. Questions of love and what makes it grow. It's growing around me. It's all I see. Visions of you and pictures of me. They tell my heart to lead the way. They tell my heart to lead the way.
Sometimes life can be a little rough. To lose love is painful. I know. I'm always asked, well, who loves you? Who loves you? When it's not about who loves you, though. It's about who you love. And that makes all the difference in the world.
Let me hold you, darling. Hey. I'm so glad you're back again. Let me hold you, sweetness. Yes, we can start again. A misunderstanding caused our love to fall. But now you're back in my life, and I feel I have
We love Rare Grooves.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't clap too hard because we just wanted to bring it down a little bit because we had some of the nostalgic music from the Waters, but they got new music out right now, and I just didn't want to miss it tonight. So, Oren, give us a little bit about what the new music that you have. We'll come back with our nostalgia, but tell us about this.
It's just a continued exploration, you know, because music is such a part of our lives.
5 decades.
So, exactly. So it's just the kind of music that you just work on just to do it.
Okay.
You know, just to do it. Just to have
so
fun
we hearing this first one, We Love Rare Grooves?
Like, you know I love Rare Grooves.
Is this the first time we're hearing it, or is it out now?
No, well, actually, I think it's somewhere on the internet or whatever.
Okay. Well, go ahead and introduce it.
Time to begin again.
Holidays. You see, we doing this live, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, yeah, we doing it live. we doing it live. Actually, I don't know if you know Kenny Burke from the 5 Stair Steps.
Yes.
So he helped produce it and everything.
Beautiful.
And so he came out. He's a good friend of ours. And so,
Conceptually, it was during the
Christmas.
during the holidays, the Christmas season.
It's for Christmas.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do a little sample of it. So,
Christmas in June.
Yes.
On the special day, and I say to myself, it's almost Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. Family's here. It's almost Christmas, and the message is so very clear. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. There'll be lots of sweets to eat and lots of presents under the tree. All the colors, silver, gold, red and green. But we always should remember they are only symbols. Peace and joy to all is what the season brings. And I say to myself, it's almost Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. Family's here. It's almost Christmas, and the message is so very clear. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. Time to begin again. Because Santa Claus is coming tonight.
Welcome back to We Love Rare Grooves.
Yeah.
We're here with Royalty, the Waters family. We're here with Oren, Julia, Maxine, and Luther. That's what we're doing here on We Love
Bringing
Rare
in the Christmas spirits real early, huh?
Yeah, Christmas in June, as Shanti said, right?
I just want to know what you had to do to get all 4 of them in here. You know, we have never had an entire group in here like this.
Yeah, that is rare, isn't
We
it?
have parts.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know,
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Like Take 6, we had the tenor and the bass, you know, different.
Yeah.
I wonder how much, you know.
You know, payola.
Well, we still,
Still right.
You know, we feel like we're so blessed because we're still very, very close.
Right.
Family means a lot to us, even our extended, just our families, our kids.
Right.
And we got, right now, Oren has, grandson is
Singer.
rapper. Maxine's grandson is in overdose.
He's on Sony Records.
Yeah.
my
Oh, okay.
grandson.
That's nice.
And we got King Stacy, who is Oren's grandson. So we have the music to continue. So and we're very just close-knit family.
Okay.
When we have holidays, everybody's there.
Okay.
Right.
Who does the cooking?
We all do.
We are.
Oh, he said me.
Luther got his hand up. I cook.
Luther put his hand up. I cook. I'm the one that's cooking here.
No,
and-
we all
We pot knuckle.
Okay.
Everybody has their favorite.
Look, we got another call.
Two callers.
Man, they taking away from y'all time. Y'all
know,
all right with
right?
the callers? We trying to get the stories out there, but if we got some callers. Caller, who do we have on the line? Welcome to We Love Rare Grooves.
You have Robert Brown on the call.
Robert!
Robert, how you doing, man? Welcome. We thought I know, we thought he was in the back.
Today. Really excited about him. Question I wanted to ask is, you know, you talked about the lack of female groups, but I look at you guys as very similar to the Friends of Distinction or the Fifth Dimension. I was just wondering why they don't have as many male and female groups that really haven't transpired in the last maybe 30 years. I wonder what that's about.
Well, that's what I was saying. You know, that's what I was trying to say in watching the awards last night. I missed the groups. You know, those harmonies. Every once in a while, some will pop up, but then they're gone. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
It's the music industry. It's the executive. There's no more black executives that are leading the record labels. That's just one thing I see, because that's where you're going to go from at top. So
I think, and maybe I'm stepping out on a limb to say this.
No, you're not.
I know that attorneys have sort of taken over the A&R and stuff like that.
Wow.
And they were never in any choirs.
Okay.
They never were in the band. They were never.
Right.
I mean, not all of them. I'm sure that
I understand
there were.
what you.
But when you have people like that now determining what sounds good, and the best thing that they knew to say is they wanted to sound like what is the #1 record out now.
That's what it's all about.
All
the
of
money.
the stuff.
It's all about money.
Bam.
Okay.
Not
Period.
not the creative part. One thing I think about Bob Dylan, how he would have done on The Voice or something. They would have kicked him off of there so doggone quick.
Yeah.
So I think the statement as artists and the variation of artists has become limited.
Right.
You know, and so that I think is something.
Well, anything about The Voice and all that stuff, I just think it's all about ratings. It's all about ratings. It ain't about the talent. It's all about ratings. It's just ratings, and I've seen it happen too many times with people I knew that were on the show and got booted off, and they know they shouldn't have gotten booted off. So it's all of them. It's all about the ratings. You know, we know it's all politics.
Yeah,
yeah.
There you go. I do too. That's exactly what I call it. But one part of it is,
A group and a band, there's too many people to pay.
Yeah, especially when you go on tour.
On the road, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So those are the kind of elements that I think now, and we took music out of the schools, which I think is a detriment.
Huge.
A huge takeaway from our artistic ability
Right.
and the creative inflow of what we really want to do musically. You know, because when we came up, we were all playing instruments, and so many people. I mean, all you had to do is come home with a note and say, "I want to play this," and you have your mama sign.
I came home with an instrument.
Yeah,
The
and
violins.
you learn to play
I
it.
came home with a clarinet.
Violin.
He tried, but they didn't. You know,
I was with an
they
orchestra.
kicked you
I
out.
was the original.
They didn't start winning.
They didn't start traveling.
They didn't
till
start
after
championship till after they kicked him out.
I was trying to find me a light instrument to take
But
home.
no, the Ozanam strings.
A light
were-
instrument.
They were world renowned after I left.
You left.
That's true. As we continue on, We Love Red Grooves. Thank you, Robert. Are we going
You
to?
guys was a great show.
Hey, Robert, is that the only question you got?
That's all we got time for.
Oh, that's all we got time for. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Robert.
All right, take care, guys.
it
Great
another
show,
song?
though.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for tuning in to We Love Red Grooves. Give us a call, as they are doing, at 323-524-2599, streaming live on Facebook Live, and also UBNRadioTV.com, Channel 1, as we're here with the Waters family. You want to take us away? You ready for our next? So we're going to go ahead and have our Wings Limousine and Sunny, and also
we can't sing now, man.
Oh, yes, we can. Yes,
no,
we
no,
can.
no, we ain't singing.
Yes, you can.
No,
yeah.
we ain't. No,
Take me
we
away. And Michael Henderson.
If you need a home, call Sunny Jones. She can help you buy or sell your home. A luxury or income property. Agent Sunny is the one that you wanna see. So when you need a home, call Sunny Jones. When you need a home, call Sunny. So when you need a home, call Sunny Jones. When you need a home, call Sunny. Agent Sunny Jones.
Welcome to Wings Limousine, where we get it right on the first time and create the magic in your night. The owner of Wings Limousine, Deborah Leggins, established her company of solid principles, bring service with a smile and laughter.
I drive people around from girls' night out, weddings, airport pickups, quinceañeras, you name it, that's what I do.
She has received several awards from the Better Business Bureau, from the mayor's office, as well as the governor. She escorted several celebrities to red carpet events and has served as the official transportation company of the Sparks and the Clippers. Beyond Wings' fleet of luxury cars, Wings also has special party buses to Vegas or a more intimate ride using our one-of-a-kind Mercedes Sprinter. And if your company wants to brand their name on our vehicles, we also offer wrapping. Remember just one, the name you can trust for superior service. Wings Limousine. Call now for reservations. Welcome to Wings Limousine, where we get it right on the first time.
Make the magic last for more than just one night. I know we could just do it. I know we could break through it just one. Wow.
Welcome back to We Love Red Grooves.
Oh, yeah.
Agent Sonny Jones, the realtor. Give her a call, 323-793-7651. That's Agent Sonny Jones to get you your dream home and Wings Limousine.
They getting closer and closer to the pitch.
Yeah.
They've made so much progress.
So we got a couple things.
Right.
I have to mention too.
Y'all sang on that too. We know.
No. I just have to give a shout out to Joseph Powell, who also wrote "Time to Begin Again,"
right.
And also to Shirley Holland, who is really doing some good things with us these days too.
Okay.
So I got to give them a shout out.
Well, we got some more new music from you. We're gonna share towards the end of the show as we continue on. Do you want to do Shantini in 60 seconds, and then we're gonna back into some music? Right. So each one, we usually do this because it's a single artist, but since it's the family, I guess we're gonna go around and see who gets that lucky question. So one question at a time, and in 60 seconds, y'all got to answer. But we'll just do one at a time because y'all all said it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So the first one, I guess we'll go round robin. Who you want to start off with?
I'll just pick randomly.
Okay.
Okay, Oren, what was your first job?
As a singer?
No, in general. What was your first job?
I was working at the school ground, being a playground assistant.
Playboy.
Okay.
I wanted to be.
They only have 60 seconds.
All right.
Miss Maxine, what was your favorite song to perform?
The favorite song to perform? Sweet Caroline.
Oh, okay. I love
with
that song.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, Miss Julia, name a lover gave you. You only have 60 seconds.
Name a what?
A lover gave you.
You can answer if you want, Maxine.
Cutie pie.
Okay.
You can answer, Maxine. What you want to say?
Oh, what was the question?
Name a lover gave you.
A name a lover gave you?
Gave you.
Gave you, not me.
Gave me?
You, not me.
Oh,
Your son, daddy.
Okay, so much.
I don't have to. Yeah.
Greatest, Mr. Luther, greatest piece of advice you've ever received?
Ever received?
Uh-huh.
Listen before you speak.
Very good.
All right.
Oren, I was born in 1984. What were you doing then?
Smoking weed.
You ain't lying.
Got it, huh?
And it goes right in there.
Be honest with you, more than that.
Uh-oh.
But just kidding. I don't do anything like that.
84.
My daughter is listening.
What were you doing in 84?
In 1984, me?
Yes, you.
I actually, I grew up in the hood and we were doing a lot of things. So living a life where we were actually showing protests for some things that was going on in the world, and also doing a lot of music. My whole life has just been one big concert.
Okay, Mr. Luther, if you had made a career in music, what would you have done instead?
I would have become an educator and gotten my doctorate degree, just like I did.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. We're going to end it there because we don't went over 60 seconds now.
As we continue here on We Love Red Grooves, man.
Yeah, we do.
We do. We're in the Groove House tonight, so let's give them some more music, man, from We Love Red Grooves. What we got, DJ Rez, DJ DeVoe, what we got going on?
We're going The Water, Sitting Here All Alone.
Oh.
Oh, I wrote this one.
Let's go ahead. Tell me who wrote it.
Who wrote this?
Who wrote this? Say it.
Luther wrote
Oh,
this.
Luther wrote this one. I wrote this one.
That's right.
This world used to be sitting here all alone, wondering what became of singing birds, blue skies and trees. Where's the harmony? What are we doing here? Who can say? We better come up with a solution. Stop killing for pollution. We're coming to light the seas and barren lands. What are we doing here? Who can say? We better come up with a solution. Stop killing for pollution. We're coming to light the seas and barren lands. Sitting here all Thinking back, I can vaguely remember the smell of fresh air and the taste of clean water. It seems so long ago. Now I ask you, what are we doing here? Who can say? We better come up with a solution. Stop killing for pollution. We're coming to light the seas and barren lands. If there's a way to get to the heart of you, I'll find a way and watch out when I do. It'll make you say that you love me too. If there's a way to get to the heart of you, yeah, I need love. There's no saturation. I've got plenty of steady determination. Come to your senses and drop your defenses. Come on, don't you hide. Throw your love inside. If there's a way to get to the heart of you.
Is this a joke?
Strong is the urge that I feel to be sinful when the light falls just right and her eyes are inviting me. And who in the world is immune to her sensual allure? Chills up my spine tell me I'm just the victim without hope to resist. It's a fever that tears me down, and if by some chance they should happen to stumble on a cure, don't tell me once temptation gets the best of me. When these restless feelings stir, there's trouble. Once temptation gets
mind tell me I'm just a victim without hope to resist. It's a fever that tears me down, and if by some chance they should happen to stumble on a cure, don't tell me once temptation gets the best of me, when these restless feelings stir, there's trouble. Once temptation gets the best of me, then I'm helpless next to her. Strong is the urge that I feel to be sinful when
Tell me what I have to do just to win your love. Should I act more like a lady? Just let me know what to do. Just let me know what to do, and I'll try. Tell me why your heart resists all this tenderness. I can change my walk to please you. Just let me know what to change. Just let me know what to change, and I will. Please let me know, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Let me know. Let me know. Tell me, should I try to change my style? Should I change my style? Should I change my style to please you? Perhaps it's in my laughter. Just let me know what to change. Just let me know what to change, and I will. And I will. Please let me know, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Tell me, baby, what am I doing wrong? Let me know. Let me know. Whatever it takes to get you.
What am I doing wrong, huh?
Great song.
What are you doing wrong? What are you doing wrong?
That's Maxine's anthem.
All right, Maxine. Okay, girl. Okay.
Welcome back to the new studios where you hear it
I'm
first.
telling you, when she wrote that, you knew that was her. I'm telling you. Yeah.
That was from the, I think that was from your third album off there, off of Watercolors.
Yeah, early. That was when the early.
Yeah,
early
Watercolors
days.
off of Arista. Okay.
Now, when we were off air talking, one of the Facebook listeners said that Tina Marie used to speak about you all the time. And you all used to sing background for her, right? You guys did all of her stuff?
Yes.
Now, how was that as background singers? I know the Andantes dealt with that too, where you're the voice on most of those stuff, but maybe you don't get the credit for it. How is that as hearing your voice on it and somebody else's name might be on it?
That's fine, because we just want the money.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the fame, huh?
Yeah, that's what we do. So yeah, we don't expect.
So whenever we went into the studio for anyone that we went in for, we always said, okay, we're going to do our best, because you always wish the best. We used our God-given talent to blend with their God-given talent, because that's where all of our talents come from.
That's right.
So no level of jealousy.
We never did
anything
really.
like that.
We didn't step on people.
No.
We didn't backbite. We didn't do anything, and we ended up coming to the top.
Just rising,
rising to the top anyway, and other people were struggling for it, stabbing people in the back, talking about taking credit, doing this, doing all
Y'all just kept it
and
moving.
we kept it moving. That's and
No.
then we the cream rose to the top.
And you're still alive to talk about it.
And
All right, hold up. Still alive to talk about it. Thank you.
And they can still sing too.
And still can sing.
We just
Right.
finished
And
the Beach Boys'
dance.
new album.
Oh, really?
Mike
Wow.
Love and the Beach Boys.
Because you guys' voices are very,
we
very
still
fresh.
do that. Yeah, we
So-
do that.
I heard something about Tina Marie and Fire and Desire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
Okay.
Come on now.
When we were recording Fire and Desire with Rick and Tina, and remember the long note she holds
Right.
in that?
Oh, yeah.
Every time she get to that, I couldn't sing. We remember, Julia, I kept getting tickled. So, because she would hold this note forever, and so we were trying to like come in with our backward parts, and then I would go. I mean, it was just so, you know, and it was just when something just tickles you, you don't even know why, and so it took us a while before I could come back in with our parts.
Stop getting tickled.
Tickled, and that ended up being the focal part of that song. You know, when she holds
Right.
you know, in Fire and Desire.
The pain part, yeah.
Yeah, And so that's my
Okay,
that's my story about that.
She felt that
and that
one. Right.
ended up being such a huge hit, and that particular note
And you was laughing.
brought that record about. Yeah.
Oh my
It
God.
just, you know.
And going back to that, we were saying what was some of the songs. We'll go around and start off with you on. You guys were on background with.
Yeah.
And you sang on and said and was amazed that was a hit.
Actually, that's happened more than once. But one that stands out in my mind is when we were doing Ricky Martin. The hey, 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 I wanna get away.
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Really?
And I wanted to say, Ricky.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think, but I'm so glad that I didn't, because if we start to form judgment about somebody else's artistic statement, then you end up looking stupid. And so I'm glad to this day that I did not tell Ricky that this is not going to work here in the United States, because it worked big time.
Wow.
So that ain't no little song. You know, he's still living off of that song. You know.
How about you, Maxine? Something come to mind?
That you didn't think was going to be a hit that turned out to be a big hit.
No, you know, every time we work on something, I just feel the music, and it just has potential.
Everything we do
How
is
about
a
you,
hit.
Julia?
We come in there to make it a
I don't know
hit. We
if
come in there
necessarily,
too.
if I didn't think it was going to be a hit, but Marvin Gaye, we did "Sanctified Lady," but that was after he had passed. There was some different lyrics to it.
Yeah.
Okay, and they changed. It was amazing to me how they changed the lyrics to say "sanctified" to make it sound like "Sanctified Lady." So it was a Marvin Gaye song, and that was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a huge hit, and I don't know if I necessarily didn't think it was going to be a hit.
I don't think I've
But,
ever thought.
I don't either.
But
How
she's
about you,
talking about-
Luther? Nothing.
I'm just
Never
looking
that
at
lyric.
So when y'all
walk in,
when y'all walk in,
with
y'all know the
intention.
Waters family. When y'all walk in, we
And
got
give
the
it-
attention.
And
Boom.
give it your
You know what
blessing.
we've always blessed
what it is?
each session that we've gone in.
Yes.
We said,
Yeah.
this is a great song.
Okay.
And usually that's how we felt about the music that we sang.
Y'all did a lot of songs now, so I don't
we
know.
have.
But when
Yes, we have.
but when the writer and the artist write that song, and our job is to help them create what was happening in their mind.
in their minds. There
Right.
it is.
and see what happens is when somebody takes your dream and then they decide how your dream is supposed to look or sound, and then that's when it takes the magic out of the song. The magic is in your head when you're putting the song together. You know, so that's why I walk in with the intention.
So that's why y'all was on over 260 gold albums and over 100 platinum
But
albums.
But you
I
know
hate
what?
to put that number on there because
think it's
that
more.
was way back when we
Yeah, that was a
counted.
while back.
Oh, that's when y'all
We
count.
stopped.
Y'all
They said
stopped
probably like
count.
1,000 now.
Count,
we,
yeah.
Oh, so
we
it's
prefer-
1,000 now,
prefer to
like I
say
said
we-
earlier.
Hundreds of gold and platinum
1,000.
albums.
How about we just say thousands?
Well, you can.
Do you have them all in your house? Do you have any room on the wall for all? Because I know they send them to y'all a lot of the times.
You get some,
We
some
have
you
quite
get,
a
some
few
you
of
some
them,
you don't.
yeah.
But one thing I have to say about my sisters and my brother is that there's never been any jealousy that the other person's name is on the marquee or that it's their music, because the music comes first, and that we've always put the music first. And I think that has also been a major contribution to not only our lives, continuing to get better over all the years that we have continued to do this, but also making a contribution to other people's lives.
Now, did your mother get to see your, at least some of
yeah.
your
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's great.
I can hear her voice now. That's my kids.
Yeah.
So we are extending our time, and we're gonna try to get this all in. So we have to do our Dusty of the Week, and we just the Dusty of the Week is when you reach back and go down in the crates, and then you put the album on the turntable. And you hear the dust on there, and you blowing it off the needle and everything. So, but this is a dusty, but it's one of your hits, and we're just gonna play a sample of it because
it's one of their biggest.
This is one of their biggest ones.
Can I give a shout out to the LA community?
Yes, you
singers?
can.
Okay, I would like to also make it known that the singers here in Los Angeles are some of the baddest
There you are.
on the history. And let me tell you, they have made us better. The LA singing community right here, and we've all gone over the world multiple times, but yet to have heard a group of singers that can come together as us, both black and white.
That's right.
You know
That's
what I
right.
mean, and Asian and Latinos and our community here in Los Angeles is awesome.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
true.
gonna tell you.
Entertainment capital of the
Your
world.
mother's one of
I will
So-
agree. I will agree.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that though. No, I'm kidding.
So as we continue here on We Love Rare Grooves, our Dusty of the Week is brought to you by Sweets Events for all your event needs. Your sweet events.
Oh,
your
no,
ticket
you
to your
didn't.
swing. What we did?
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
You
Yes,
lost
we
that
did.
love. Oh my
Come on
God.
now. Y'all was on this now. Y'all was on this.
Yeah.
This was just our Dusty. I didn't know y'all was on this. This was just our Dusty of the Week. We didn't know this.
You guys tearing us to pieces.
Sonny and Cher.
Really?
Before they were Sonny
Before
and
they were
Cher.
Sonny and Cher.
They were
Yep.
on the. He was.
You'd
bossing
only
her
know that
around.
on We Love Rare Grooves.
Come on now.
That's right.
This song I was in I went to the session with Julian Maxine,
Right.
and me and Luther and Phil Spector said, "Can you sing?"
Can you sing?
He said, "Yeah, we can
Get up
sing."
there.
We got up there. He gave me $20. I was like, "Oh my God!" And it was the rest is history.
Was that when
Really?
Phil Spector was the Wall of Sound? Had he been
Yes.
there?
Right. We were part of the
Because that's
Wall
what
of
this
Sound.
Yes.
And
Yes.
River
We were
Deep,
part of the Wall
Mountain
of
High,
Sound.
Tina
Yes,
Marie,
that was
all
him.
of that.
Tina
We did all
Turner.
of that.
Yeah, Tina
Tina
Turner.
Turner.
I mean, Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Tina Turner.
Yeah,
So-
that's right.
so where's your favorite place that you travel all over the world? What was some of the favorite places you travel? Imagine you're singing in English and people. Go ahead,
It
Luther.
depends on who you're with sometimes.
Uh huh.
You know, 'cause
Well,
all
what's
the
your
places
experience?
are really
The
nice.
artist makes a difference.
The
Right.
artist
Yeah.
that you're with, and when you're with someone and it becomes family and family.
Well, what's in your mind? What was
Like
your
I
mother-
like Patty
said
personally. You
Patty.
know,
He
I
said,
just
where's the place? Where's the place?
oh
Did Patty give you
He's
some
talking
pie
about
on the
Europe.
road?
He's talking about you. She had
Greens.
She wasn't
Yeah.
green.
Did she cook them greens?
greens, cook
Did she
greens.
put that bone? Did she put that ham hock bone in the greens?
She did an extensive tour with Fame.
Fame too.
Oh,
Right.
did you?
Okay.
We did all the TV, the
For TV.
Of course you did. For the
Oh,
movie.
right,
Of
right.
course you did.
No,
No,
not
for
for
the
the movie.
TV
TV show.
TV show.
From the TV
Of
show.
course
8
you did.
years we did that
Yes.
show.
Leroy.
And we went to Israel. We got a chance to go to Israel. We got a chance to go all over and,
Yeah.
and see some real changes
Yeah, the
made.
south of France.
Because when we traveled
Yeah.
with Fame, it was like Fame. They call it Fame-a-mania, like
Right.
Beatlemania was over here. People trying to turn over the buses and everything else. It was
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
And you guys have obviously
That was
worked with Jim
Debbie Allen.
Gilstrap before.
Yeah.
He's an alumni of the show.
He's,
too.
he's
Yeah.
another person that's like our brother.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
big time.
that's
Yeah.
family right there.
Yeah.
Those are. I'm thinking of the LA people that are always
Oh,
working.
Now-
so many,
Patty
Von-
Howard,
Carmen
Yeah.
Twilley,
Von Selfridge,
Yeah.
all those people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had Stephanie on
Stephanie
here.
Spruill.
That's right.
Yeah.
We did a
Carmen
Bad
Twilley.
Girls
Bad Girls
album with her.
and Gino
Right.
Vanelli.
We did, and
Yeah.
Gino Vanelli. Yeah,
So we did that. It was a good
Now,
Stephanie.
I got another song. Do y'all remember doing this song with Nina Simone?
Yes.
I
Yes.
believe
story about
so.
this Nina Simone.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got a Nina Simone story.
Oh, we gotta hear that.
Yes.
shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Lord, there you were. With sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. I want to stop and thank you, Lord. I want to stop. Thank you, Jesus. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I've been seems I've been there before. But you brightened up for me all of my days. The love so sweet in so many ways. I want to stop and thank you, Lord. I just want to stop. Thank you, Jesus. How sweet it is to be loved by you. So fine. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah. You're better to me than I am to myself. For me, there's just you, ain't nobody else. I want to stop. Thank you, Lord. I just want to stop. Thank you, Jesus. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Change my life, Lord.
Who'll be there, bring her good times, and show her that she's my girl. Oh, what a feeling there'll be the moment I know she loves me. 'Cause when I look in her eyes, I realize I need her sharing the world beside me. So I've got to be there, got to be there in the morning and welcome her into my world and show her that she's my girl. When she says hello, I need her sharing the world beside me. Then the two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for.
Never used to catch us before.
We're back on. We
Are
are
we
back
back
on.
on?
We are back on.
Well,
Welcome
give me
back.
some new music from the Waters family, and then we gonna take it out. Take it out. You got some new music from the Waters family?
You're absolutely right.
What we got here?
It's called Absolutely Right.
Absolutely right.
Oh.
Dedicated
It's called
to our
Absolutely
mother.
Right.
You got it. You got it.
This was a tribute to our mother.
Well, we know some things, don't we?
Yeah, y'all did your work.
So it can be all mothers.
That's right.
It is all mothers.
That's right.
Did you get us back on? Okay.
The best thing you taught me was the difference between right and wrong. That I should always do my best. That I should
Back to We Love Rare Grooves. Man, look, our listening audience all over the globe. Hopefully you're enjoying the show tonight with the Waters family. We got the family in the house. We got the ladies, first ladies, Julia and Maxine, and also we got Luther and Orrin here from the Waters family, man. Tell us about this Michael Jackson experience, man. Y'all played on all of Michael.
Quite a lot of it. I'll be there, got to be there. Never Can Say Goodbye. I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus. Daddy's Home. Captain EO.
Wow.
Wanna Be Starting Something. All of that.
That's my song right there.
Yeah,
that song.
yeah. Mike was quite
Dancing Machine.
Yeah,
wow.
Now, what was
all
your,
of that, even more than that, really.
What was your Nina Simone story you said you had?
Oh,
yeah. No, this is Rare Grooves. Now you could tell Rare Grooves.
Well, I don't know how much you guys know about Nina. Right, I don't know how much you guys know about Nina, but she wasn't just a soft person.
Right. We know that.
She was hard.
She was hard.
So we just working in the studio with her, and I just kept on hugging on her. She did stop hugging on me all the time. Stop hugging on me, and I just hug her anyway, and she just got a little belligerent and stuff like that. But I wouldn't stop hugging her because I just know I loved her so much.
You were the original Me Too. That's his Me Too story.
Is that the story, Maxine? Is that the story? Because that's the story.
That's kind of it.
Right. So I know Maxine like, that's a good one. Or why you tell us that's a good one?
No,
it was
But you know, she was just such a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know.
Yeah. Beautiful.
In fact, when she said,
Go ahead, Maxine.
She said,
"Come on, Maxine."
Orrin was gonna hug because we are huggy people.
Right.
We hug and kiss everybody.
Y'all ain't hugged me when I came in. Y'all ain't hugged me.
So Orrin, so we were. First of all, when she came in, we were sitting there, and she's like, "Who are they? They're the backup singer." Oh, okay. So then she went on. So Orrin comes in, right? And he did. And so then he went to hug her, and she said, "You don't know me. Who are you?" And so then Orrin was gonna get that hug. That's what he was saying.
Right.
He just
took her like that anyway.
He was just hugging her anyway.
That's Nina Simone. I'm like, hey,
stop! Leave me alone! Stop! Stop!
Wow.
And he wouldn't let her go. He was just hugging her so much.
Yeah.
Just kind of people that we are.
Okay. Well, as we continue with We Love Rare Grooves, how we gonna close it out with last question?
Top 5. You guys can just go around the room. Who's who's the top 5 entertainer, living or dead?
Oh, well, I think the top now that's living or dead is Neil Diamond, if you ask me.
Neil Diamond is the top entertainer of all time?
You said living or
dead.
Oh, living or dead, Michael.
Okay.
I know.
And
we
let me
didn't
tell
want
you
to
who.
get into
Let me just Sammy Davis Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not enough people
Sammy
say that.
Davis
I was
Jr.
actually going to say his
dancing,
name.
He was the best entertainer before Michael.
Drummer.
The entertainer.
Come on.
The entertainer.
Yeah.
We worked with
That's
him
right.
too, by the way.
I'm sure you did with the
Yes,
rap. When he was with the Rat Pack.
Who you
Ray
had,
Charles.
Max?
Ray Charles.
Okay.
All them people.
All right.
Hey, let me tell you, Smokey Robinson.
Okay.
Who would you say, Miss Maxine?
There's so many.
Just give me a
Patty
couple.
LaBelle.
Okay.
I love
Patty.
working with Patty too.
Okay.
And once what is that? You Are My Friend.
You Are My Friend.
Yeah.
Right.
We did that with her.
Okay.
And that's like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
She called us up once we weren't singing live with her, but we were at the Greek Theater and she had invited us, and she actually called us up to sing that song with her because we had done it. So that was
Get up here.
come up.
Okay.
So it felt good, we performed that, but to be called out the audience to come up and join.
That's a pimp move right there.
Now that's
Y'all ain't even
That
get a
lets you
check
know
for
who
that.
you are.
No,
we didn't
y'all
get
ain't
paid.
get a check
but
for that.
but
It's
that's-
all
that's-
right.
that's
I
payment
know,
enough.
I'm just
but
messing with y'all.
whatever
That's payment enough.
We're in that audience. I bet
They
you we got
they
some
knew what
work
time it
from
is.
them after
Right,
that,
they
too.
knew what time it was.
Payment
How
enough.
about you, Miss Julia?
All of the above, and I'm adding Whitney Houston to it because I think
Ooh,
she has
yeah.
one of the most phenomenal voices
Yeah.
that you could ever
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
for a
That's
female
true.
voice.
And who
Yeah.
would you say?
You know
Mr.
who
Luther?
my favorite is.
Luther?
I'm just crazy
Because
about
your name
Patty.
Luther.
Patty.
Yeah.
He wants some of that Patty pie. He probably getting free deliveries.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a pie.
Patty's
but the
bad.
bottom line, but Patty and then
How about
Luther.
Luther? 'Cause-
Oh yeah,
Right,
for
I knew
sure.
you was-
God rest his
We
soul.
had Terry on here singing.
We had Terry Steele on here last week.
Singing here now last week.
Whoa.
Yep.
So I don't know if I should butt in and say this just so the audience could know. Just these are some of the historical points that I always like to point out. The most played record in the history of radio, The Righteous Brothers. The longest running sitcom in the history of television, sitcom The Jefferson Theme. The biggest the biggest selling record of all time, Michael Jackson. The Thriller. The biggest selling soundtrack in the history of soundtracks, Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard.
Right.
And also,
this one on
what
it.
else?
I got it over here.
Okay, thank you.
Are you guys on Man on the Mirror? Man in the Mirror?
No, I'm not.
You guys didn't sing on that? Okay.
I think that's Saida Gary.
Saida
No,
wrote
she
that.
wrote that, but I didn't know if you guys sang because I know
Oh, yeah,
Stephanie.
no.
I think they did that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you know, y'all know we went overtime. Didn't they tell y'all it's 90 minutes? And you know, and you know
Well, we have the water
Time
family. What
fly
can we
when
do?
you having
So we got-
fun. Time fly when
So
you
we got to
having
pay
fun.
overtime,
Yes,
but
it
I'd
does.
love to pay overtime for the water because it was
thank you,
well worth
thank
it.
you,
How did you guys enjoy the
Don't
show?
worry, we're gonna take it out of your check.
We're having a wonderful
Y'all have-
time.
I'm gonna be tuning in.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Because this is a great
Hey,
concept.
let me tell you, Rare
Get a little
Grooves.
closer and tell you
This
that.
is something you really found the rare.
Her phone is in
And I will definitely be tuning in.
Hey, and
Okay.
I want to thank you and all your associates for having us on Rare Grooves.
Well, you
it's
always-
been an experience of one in a kind. We feel right at home. That's why the time just went like that. Because we could be in here till 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's why we're going to have to do a part two.
Hello.
Come on
Right,
back.
we got to do
Come
a part
back.
two because we
I
can
ain't
find
mad
some
at
more
you.
stuff.
I ain't mad at you.
Now, before we go, we got to go ahead. We got some something for you, and then we got to do. Oh, come, we got to hurry up. And do
Yeah,
all
well,
this
let's do
stuff.
the awards first.
Okay, let's do the one.
Okay, so we know that you guys have tons of stuff on your shelves and tons of awards and tons of accolades, but this one, I have them.
Oh.
But this one, we hope is special. Don't use it as paperweight, but this is from all of us. DJ DeVoe, DJ Reg,
Thank you,
Tony,
guys. Thank you,
Greg,
guys.
New York Sneed, myself,
Thank you.
and Clifton Mose.
Yes.
This is for you. If you pass it down, it has your names on it.
That's Oren.
Thank you, God.
Wow.
This is Miss
Thank
Maxine.
you.
Wow. Wow.
Julia.
Thank you guys. This is
Oh,
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
man.
And you can't use them as paperweights now.
I won't.
Oh,
Nope.
no,
Okay.
on the wall.
I know exactly where I'm putting
Beautiful.
mine. Oh, this is beautiful.
Man.
We,
Well,
we
thank you
believe
so
in giving
much.
people their flowers while they yet live.
This
Right.
is special.
Thank you.
No, we're gonna do.
We love Rare Grooves.
We love
Rare Grooves.
Man, I'm
Now, y'all
feeling,
know y'all gotta
I'm
do that
feeling,
later
I'm
for a
feeling,
drop.
right. I'm feeling a little moist right now. Thank you so much for that. Hey, we got some
First take.
hey, first
One
take. So
take.
we got some upcoming shows as we do every week here. This Friday and Saturday at Catalina. We got Miss Mickey Howard.
Whoa,
So
that's
Mickey
all
Howard.
right.
So go out
That's
to see
another
Mickey Howard.
family.
Go
And we've had
Catalina
Mickey on
Jazz.
the show too.
That's our
She's been
family
around
right
for-
there.
And also on July 7th, you got it.
Mr. Michael Henderson,
Oh, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
a
Yeah.
Detroit homeboy.
Yeah, that's bad dude. We like him. You are my starship.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well,
Yeah.
It should be a flyer, Master Edge of Soul.
That's July 7th, Mr. Michael Henderson.
That's right. Michael
Bad
Henderson.
dude,
So he's
bad
coming
dude.
in, and then July 6th, we got Master Edge of Soul. So what we're doing right now, give us a, well, you can't give us a call, but go ahead on our YouTube page or our Facebook page and acknowledge and subscribe and say you want tickets, and we're going to put you in a drawing. And next week, we'll have the second week of the drawing, and then after that, we will have tickets for Master's Edge of Soul that will be up there. And what's the other young lady's name? Marion Marie, July 6th. So we'll have tickets for that. We'll have tickets for Michael Henderson, July 7th. So please join us on our YouTube and our Facebook page and subscribe, and we'll put your name in to have an opportunity to win. So as we continue here on We Love Rare Grooves, I don't have any for Mickey Howard.
Do we have a guest next week?
Do we have a guest next week? We have potential, so I don't want to
Oh,
say,
we
but
won't
we
say.
have upcoming guests. As Wawa Watson will be coming on soon.
And
Stanley
who else?
Clark
Stanley Clark.
may be
Okay.
coming on. Layla Hathaway may be coming on our show as we can. Patty Brooks may be coming on.
Yeah. And we're going to be snatching.
Maxine, is that right?
And we're going to snatch Tata Vega, too.
Family.
We love Rare Grooves.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Can I give a shout out to some other dogs? John Barnes, Hence Powell, and Reggie Dozier. We love y'all.
Reggie
Dolamont's brother, our cousin. They also have contributed greatly to what we have accomplished.
Yeah. Okay. So as we do here on We Love Rare Grooves, we want to thank our listening audience all over the globe. See the replays of our show on our YouTube page, also all our other social media.
Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, on We Groove Entertainment and Facebook. And we'll have the show up, this current show up in a couple of days on YouTube.
And y'all forgot to mention, I had the photo. You ain't show the photo. We 50 and over champs, man. Basketball champs, man. That's right.
Yeah, man.
Give it up to my boys. We
Shout
pulled it
out
out
to your league. They won the championship.
Won the championship.
So,
Say what you want.
were you riding that pine? Were you riding that pine?
What pine?
No, it's 50 and over.
Did you ride the pine? Did you play? Oh, you
really,
started,
dude.
man?
Really.
What position did you play?
Really, I play whatever we need necessary.
Oh, please.
Really,
We got guards. We got guards. But, we won whatever.
Whatever it was.
Even if I ain't get in the game, I still won. Right. You know? So thank you again, Tony. Thank you again,
Adam Sandler.
Right. Hey, we want to thank
Waterboy.
Never. We want to thank the Waters family for tuning in. Aaron, Maxine, Julia, Luther, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been such a pleasure, and it means so much because you guys have been all over the world, done so many different.
You guys are
Through the
icons.
grace of God. Through the grace of God.
TV, radio shows, and to come do our show is very special to us. So thank you again. As we do, we're all going to say it on 3. Please join us again on
We Love Rare Grooves.